Good morning everyone, Justin here, and this morning I'm going to show you how to draw Corviknight. So let's start by drawing his eyes, and just draw a diagonal line first and a curve underneath. So with this guy, sclera out here that's red, and right the here that's going to be red, and an inner white. So his sclera white, normally is white, black. The eye is black. I'll go ahead and color that in. We'll continue this line on the inside just a little bit to the left and draw a slight curve going over the beak. Extend this line out here on the outer part of the eye and give him a slight wrinkle here at the bottom. Okay, let's draw the top of his head, which looks like a crown. So we're going to curve up first and forward, and then back to another point, and then another line towards the back. So he's got these other pointy parts that go at the top. So let's just go from this curve up and back, and another one up and back, and one last one here hiding behind. So the beak's gonna curve out to the front from here. So continue this curve out to a point, and now the bottom of the beak will curve back down to below the eye, right about here. Let's continue the back of the head. So this back of the beak will curve up in a small curve, and then curve upward to the back, again to a point. Now we can continue and connect these two lines. Going back to the beak, right at the top we've got a couple zigzag lines right here, and now we can draw the bottom of the beak. From here we're going to step in a little bit from the point and curve towards the back. Right underneath the beak, let's draw a curved line. Curve it up, finish off the end, and then curve back in, and then a short line underneath. This kind of looks like a beard. From here, go forward and back, draw a short line, and basically we're kind of drawing what looks like the parts of a beard. So from here, go back, and another line down, and then we're going to curve it up towards the wing. Let's start drawing the wing now. So let's draw a curve here first to start the front of the wing to meet up with that line we just drew right here, and we're going to curve this down and then back up for the top of the wing, and then curve it back in. So now we can draw a parallel line part of the way right there, and now we can finish the back of his neck with a line that just goes straight down to that line of the wing. Let's draw the back of the beard now that we drew the wing here. Just draw a line out and back in. So now let's finish off the wing. The wing itself is going to go down to right about here. So first we're going to finish this line to end at a point, because this is going to be a feather that goes up this way. So let's go ahead and do that feather first. So back, and it's going to get a little bit wider as we go to this curved line. Now this is the leading edge of the wing, so as we go up here with this line, we're going to curve. You can see the shape of this leading wing, and this line then continues up to the head. We'll draw another feather. From this line we'll go to a point and up, and do the same thing. We're going to go up parallel to the leading edge of the wing, and again a curved line, and a third one to the tip, and these get slightly smaller as we do them to the wing, and a curved line up here, and finally we'll draw a fourth feather, and this time we're going to draw the curve going the opposite way because this is the back edge of the wing, just like that. So now we can draw the end of the wing. So coming from here, we're going to draw the leading edge over here. We'll curve it. We'll go ahead and make that a little bit pointy, and it's going to head back to right here. So let's draw it from here to the tip of that feather. Let's draw another feather then that goes behind this feather. Go to the tip, and then this is going to continue on, and then you'll see the tip behind that. One more, and same thing, but it'll be a little bit shorter than this, so you're not going to see the tip. So next, let's draw the upper part of the leg. So underneath this wing, we're going to draw a slightly angled line, and then start curving it in to the bottom of this upper leg, and then go back. So it's basically like a stylized diamond shape. So then underneath here will be the leg. Start right here, start drawing a line for the front of the leg, and then it's going to curve forward. Let's draw the back of the leg. Straight down, and then the ankle curves back out and down. So now we can start drawing the 3 talons or toes. So from here we're going to draw the point, go up, and just curve out the proximal part of the toe, and then right next to it then another one that's slightly longer, and finally the third one right here, and they start angling away from each other. Okay, let's separate the 3 toes with a couple lines there and finish off this ankle part and draw the back toe right there. So now we can draw the chest coming from the leg here. We're going to go out to right about here. So let's just draw a line. This is the bottom of the chest, but let's finish off the beard. There's another part here that goes down. See this line here? Let's continue that a little bit. Curve it in, and then go back and draw another line right there, and then this will go back, kind of zigzag just like here. Draw another line right there, and then back to the leading edge of the wing. Alright, that finishes off his beard area. So now we can work again on the chest. This line goes back to the beard, and let's finish off the front part of the other wing. So from here, from the beak, see this curve right here? We're gonna kind of do something like that over here. So go forward, curve it in the front of the other wing, behind the beard area, forward and behind the chest. Okay, let's add some detail here in the front. So the middle of the chest will be indicated by this line that goes right here, and just some detail lines. So this part right here looks like a armor because he is a knight after all, CORVIKNIGHT. So let's go ahead and draw his right leg. It kind of looks like this, except it'll be on this side and it'll be a little bit smaller. So the tip will be right here. Let's just go ahead and draw a line that goes up, kind of like this, and then forward and back. Let's draw the right leg. From here, it's going to go forward. That's the front of the leg, and here's the back of his knee out, and then forward to the ankle, going back to the back toe. So let's continue this to the front toes here. Forward, and then here these shapes are gonna be slightly different. So right from the bottom here, let's just draw a line that kind of follows this general direction of the foot. Curve it up and then forward. So it's a kind of like this, kind of like a carrot shape, but the bottom is flatter. So let's draw the second toe forward a little longer and back, and one last one and back. Let's draw the rest of the foot. From here, go to the back toe, curve out this end, and the toe then will kind of wrap around it. So go out a little bit with a short line and then have those two lines come to a point. Let's draw the tail now. From the back leg, we'll draw a line, short line, and then it goes to the end of the tail, up, and this will be one of the feathers. Go back up. That's one feather, and we can separate this a little bit with a short line and another line here for another feather in the back. Let's draw a second feather for the tail. Step back from the corner and finish that one off, and finally one last one hiding behind this wing. And that should pretty much be it. I'm just gonna get my thinner marker and draw a couple shadow lines. There's this lighter streak that goes across here. These could really be shaded in all sorts of different ways, but I'm going by a reference picture of Pokemon where these areas right here are actually a little bit lighter, and that's how I'll go ahead and color it later on. But let's draw a couple shadow lines here by the toes where this part is darker. This lower right is darker. And cast shadow on the leg in that this part right here is underneath the body, so this part will be darker, but the rest of the leg will be normal color. Draw a highlight right here and a shadow line right here above his head, and a cast shadow underneath the head on the neck. And that should pretty much be it. This was another Pokemon. A lot of things going on. Just kind of relate all the different parts to the parts that you've already drawn. Generally, the parts that are in front, you kind of want to draw it first if you can, because then you can work on the parts that are behind and not go over with your lines that need to be behind the front area. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over the main parts of the body with a thicker marker, and this will just separate some of the parts of the body from each other and make this a little bit more clear and or interesting. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.